I've got a very special unboxing for you here today, a birthday unboxing and a complete blind buy at that. So my birthday is tomorrow, but I just can't wait. I received these in the mail yesterday, so I've already been sitting on them for a day. I had been watching for quite some time Harrods website for Strangelove to go on sale, and I noticed that their set of 15 mLs was half off, and I waited months and months and I was sure it would sell out, and then suddenly came their extra 10% off and I couldn't resist, and wow, this packaging is massive. But before that, the blind buy so we can get this one going. Serge Lutens à la Nuit. Now, kind of towards the end of last summer, I started really craving jasmine. Interestingly, I think what kicked it off was Amouage Ashore, which I never ended up buying, but it kind of got me exploring a lot of different jasmines. I'd always wanted to try the Serge Lutens famous jasmines, this and Sarasan. And as people from the US know, Harrods shipping is very expensive, although the prices compared to US are much, much lower. We benefit, I guess, from a good exchange rate and not having to pay VAT. So prices on their own are already kind of 30% or more lower to order from them. But I thought, what a waste to pay that high shipping to only buy one thing. And I noticed they have this one bell jar there, and I think it retails for about $200, whereas if you buy it from the US, it's $300. So quite a decent savings. But I've never smelled this before. So a true blind sniff and unboxing. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I usually don't like to do true blind sniffs because I think, for one, we're putting these thoughts up here permanently. Well, not permanently, I could always take it down. And you often change your mind after the first smell, so I like to come in a little more informed. But I'm a fan of watching them because I know it's quite fun. To see somebody's very first initial reaction to something and have that captured. So I realized as a consumer, I enjoy this kind of content, so why not make one? Do have some little scissors. The only other Lutens bell jar I have is Encens et Lavande, which I quite like. I would like to get as well Iris Silver Mist one of these days. The bell jars are beautiful, although I'm not a fan of the application method. We're back. I didn't want to do anything too hasty. There's a little perforation on there, but still quite a tight fit of the plastic. So here we go. Let's have a first sniff. I learned this fun method from, oh gosh, I'm forgetting her name now. I think Victoria, one of the old school reviewers and YouTubers. Not a YouTuber, she did start a YouTube, but really known for her blog. She said she uses little plastic pipettes to get in here and dab. And so I've bought some and I might do that later, but you can tell the top of the bottle is meant to be a dabber here, but it just feels like if you do this enough times, it's gonna get a little dirty inside, and also feels like around the rim and the edge you're losing fragrance. Oh yeah, that's good. Exactly what I wanted. I read out of the two, this is the more green jasmine. Some people mention the fact that it's called à la nuit, but it really feels more like a daytime bright green kind of smell, whereas Sarasan's, I believe, is meant to be a little spicier. But yeah, beautiful. So far, really beautiful. Exactly what I was hoping for. So really happy so far on first sniff. Yeah, not much to say. Very realistic, very green, not quite camphorous. Yeah, gorgeous. Really happy so far with that on first sniff. But then look at this massive boy. This is hilarious. I wasn't expecting such packaging, but I'm really happy to have this. And to steal, go there now. I think they still have these. It was $300, half off from $600. I believe if you buy one 15 ml, it's 200. So it's the whole set except for Fall Into Stars, which I was a little disappointed about because on my first trial, Fall Into Stars was my favorite. But I came back to them and I actually found I like Dead of Night as more oody. Fall Into Stars feels a little more that sort of like modern, dry. I don't want to say invoke the Amber Woods Boogeyman because it's not that, but it has a light airiness that reminds me a little more of like Ombre Nomad, but done a lot better. Maybe not a lot better, but done with more real oud. Whereas I found Dead of Night actually a little bit richer, more satisfying, where the only thing is what am I going to do with 15 mils of Silence the Sea? Maybe I'll come around to it, but yeah, really excited to have these. These are strong enough. I think 15 mils will tide me over for a while. If I find a really good deal on 50 mils of Dead of Night or Fall Into Stars, I'll probably move on that. But really happy to have this in this giant like coffin. This is so heavy. I don't know if it comes across on camera. Back to the Lutens. Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot to say about it. So a lot has already been said about it, but the hype is real. It's once no more or no less than I expected. It smells like a gorgeous, realistic floral and not a whole lot else, but it's just the kind of jasmine I like. I don't think I want it overly spicy. I don't want too many other adornments. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous jasmine. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time.